Hey everyone, welcome to today's amazing show. After waking up again, they found a mysterious hospital bracelet on their wrists, and the names on it were mind-blowing. Lance thought, I can't just sit here anymore. Hurrying, they must escape immediately. It's their only chance. Stepping out, they heard rustling and saw all corridor doors open, unwelcoming. From deep in the corridor came eerie laughter and footsteps. Lance shivered, thinking, what's going on? Does this mean all the crazy ghost patients are on the loose? Shasha urged Lance to stop filming, and just then, a hand suddenly wrapped around her neck from behind. Lance was quick on his feet and saved her just in time. The three fled hastily and just escaped danger when little black spotted lawn lost Matt in a ghost-style mental patient outfit. Such a unique fashion. Matt looked confused, as if her soul had been sucked out, curled up in a corner. Just when they found their companion, strange noises filled the room again. Talk about a horror story. They quickly moved Matt to another room, asking her what happened during her disappearance, but her answers sounded like they were from outer space, totally illogical. It'll help you, she said, clearly showcasing her utterly shattered sanity. She seemed a patient too, her frantic look saying it all. The trio fell into despair as Shasha started to run a fever, the atmosphere too oppressive. Out of nowhere, countless giant hands suddenly reached out from the walls, twisting and turning toward them. Run for your lives. They instinctively escaped to the bathtub room. The scariest part was, the empty bathtub was suddenly filled with blood. Everyone wanted to escape a party no one wanted. Out of nowhere, Matt was standing in front of the bathtub, staring at it as if it were some rare treasure. Little Black tried to pull her back, but Lance rushed to help, dumping the tub, only to find thick blood. No miracle. From 5 to 3, one E grave QT on the heartbreaking. Everyone acted on instinct. After a while, they saw an elevator, and Lance thought, maybe escape via the elevator. She told Shasha and Matt to wait, then found tools to pry it open. Smart. Lance tore a steel pipe from a bed and saw a bizarre object on the floor. It was like a dream. Up close, it turned out to be a fresh town. And when she looked up, there was a malevolent spirit on the ceiling. Lance's heart raced like never before. Without missing a beat, Lance dashed back and pried open the elevator doors. However, as they descended, another horrific scream hinted an approaching malevolent spirit. Lance rushed to block the door while Shasha jumped in to help. What a team. She handed Matt the camera for help, but Matt stared at the lens and laughed weirdly. Next, she jumped into the elevator shaft, leaving the two absolutely dumbfounded. After they scared off the spirit, the two realized Matt had vanished without a trace. What a shocking turn. Gazing at the open elevator doors, they felt an ominous premonition. Losing their companion brought them to emotional breaking points, and the dark tunnel ahead became their. Lance comforted Shasha, keep moving, we'll find the exit. The guard said the tunnel links all buildings. But as they walked, Lance realized they had returned to square one. Now that's something science can explain. At that moment, Shasha exhibited strange behavior, vomiting dark blood. Lance helplessly embraced her. What a heart-wrenching scene. Not long after, the camera flickered wildly. Thick smoke seemed to engulf them. The smoke enveloped the space. When it cleared, Shasha was gone, leaving a heart-wrenching void. Lance desperately yelled for Shasha in the underground passage, only to be echoed. Despair. Flashlight fizzled out, plunging the tunnel into complete darkness. Lance was utterly hopeless. It was a total breakdown. Despite everything, she still persevered in documenting it all. It's odd, though, that this has become her daily routine. She swung a steak at a mouse, having not eaten in days. This was her only protein source. Talk about survival mode. Lance devoured it whole, skin and organs alike. Her fear slowly morphed into madness, and she cackled at the camera. Soon after, she woke again, finding a door had miraculously appeared in the tunnel. What a bizarre turn of events. Lance cautiously opened the door to an old lab, walls plastered with anatomical diagrams, notes on brain surgery on the chalkboard. Nearby were photos of patients with their brains removed. No doubt about it, this was the head surgeon's operating room. Pretty chilling. Lance held her breath, pressing onward with fear. Room after room, hellish a nightmare. There were even giant hooks used for hanging pork. Each image was a total shock. It's not hard to imagine the cruel treatment of those dumped here. Soon enough, Lance arrived at the final room, where a skull lay on the floor. 4 candles surrounded the skull, with an evil pentagram on the floor. A notebook lay on the table like a horror flick set. The film ended with Lance's face, blood streaming from her eye, indicating she had undergone a frontal lobotomy by the head doctor. What a tragic ending. Yet she focused on the program flow. Later, a TV show got her footage, making a splash. This was adapted into a film Lance's wild experience captured on the big screen, a true story to reflect on. Drew viewers into a first-person perspective, making them experience the horror alongside the protagonist, raising the scare level to a new height. The first half of the film had almost no direct horror scenes, but used a maze-like mental asylum to evoke chills, making everyone scream. Mysterious sounds and lurking shadows kept the audience on edge, turning it into a true horror adventure. In truth, the greatest horror is knowing yet being unable to escape.